Let's go to LeetCode 2106, maximal fruits harvested after Atmos case steps. For this question, it gave us an fruits array. And for each element, it is an array which has a position and a number of fruits as every element. And also he has a start position, and also he can move at most k steps. So it asks what's the maximal fruits this person can harvest. So we'll say for this person, he start at this kind of start position, right? The fruits he can harvest can lead to several different scenarios, right? For example, this kind of range, which have the for example, we call this point to be j, right? And this point to be I. So that means S is between and j. And another scenario is this kind of j to I is on the left. Another scenario is j to I is to its right, right? So for this kind of scenario, right? If general I, the S is between J and I, right? So we'll say he has he can turn multiple times, right? So for example, if he turn like this way, right? And he can turn multiple times, right? So we'll say if he make turns more than twice, right? Apparently, those kind of route he can harvest the fruits only will be the first time he go this kind of path, and also this part, right? That will harvest the fruits. That means the second time he go to do the repeating, right? That kind of route he go will be some kind of inefficient or useless working, right? So if he turns more than twice, why not he have this kind of path to directly, for example, go to the right to cover more range, right? So apparently, this kind of route will not be efficient. So in order he covers more fruits, the first conclusion is that a person can only turn at most once, right? So this is the first conclusion we make. Otherwise, if we make more than one times turn, for example, even you do like this, right? Even this is longer, right? Then why not he go this directly, right? So this is useless. So in order to make more efficient covering, so you can turn at most once, so that the range he make will be wider. And another thing is that we want to talk about is that if this S is here, right, and this is J, this is I, right? We can have two segments left and right, right? And for in order to cover this from J to I, right? If left is smaller than right, the efficient way for him is turn left and then turn right, right? To cover the same, harvest the same fruits, this will be efficient then turn right, then turn left, right? So this is the second one. We will repeat the shorter one, right? Shorter one twice. And the third conclusion we want to make is that if I and J, they do not cover S, right? So for the second conclusion, we can have a left and a right, right? Left and right as the one which is the segment to its left, and the right will be the one to the right, right? The third one is that if both of them on just on one part, right? So in this case, also we can have the right to be 0, right? Because if the both ij are on the left, right? Instead set the right as a negative number, we can set this one as 0, right? So that we know the leftmost a person can reach is S minus K, right? And if both I and J are on its right, right? We can set the left as 0, right? So the rightmost he can reach is S plus K, right? So we can consider IJ does not cover the S as a special case of the second cases, right? So the root of those kind of distance a person can walk is 2 multiplied by short distance plus long distance, right? And short will be mass min of left and right. And the long will be mass max on the right. And we'll see left and right will always greater or equal to 0, right? So let's begin to write code after we do this analysis. So we're going to have int n equals the fruit length, and we'll have the right pointer as I and the left pointer as J, right? We'll have a local sum variable to harvest the fruits, and we'll have a result as a global variable to get the maximum fruits. So what we are going to do is that for I smaller than n, I plus, right? So I say the sum or plus equal to fruits I and 1, right? 1 will be the one which and we'll say while this J. So this I and J, what we iterate is iterate the fruit array, right? The fruit array. So what it's not the position. It's not a so it may not be continuously about the position, right? So but since that we'll say it say that this kind of fruits is incremental, right? I think it say that it fruits is already sorted by position in ascending order, right? So we'll say if J is smaller or equal to I, and while let's say if this fruits position, right? If they are within not within k step, but more what write a function called in k steps, right? So I have fruits j at this position, right? And fruits I, and also start position, and also we need to pass a k, right? If not within k steps, then we can have a iterate those kind of j for one step, right? So that we can shrink the ranges. And in this case, we'll have sum minus equal to fruits j1, right? And when we jump out of this while loop, we have result equals max dot max result and the max, right? In the end, we just return result. So we'll also have a function called in k steps private boolean in k steps. So we'll have a int left. Like this L will represent this kind of fruits position, right? And int right, int start position in the k, right? We are going to have as per we talked about, right? So we are going to have a left variable. Left variable will be if this one is left one will be the start minus this position. If it is negative, for example, this is on its right, right? We just set this one as 0, right? Because in that case, we can well say this kind of point. If we calculate as a negative number, we just set this one as 0, right? So that we can just go k steps on to its right. So we'll say left equals max dot max 0 and k minus left, okay? And right equals max dot max r minus k, okay? So we'll say because left and right, they are always greater or equal to 0, right? So if left is greater or equal to, let's say smaller equal to right? So in this case, we'll turn left first, right? We'll say return left multiplied by 2 plus right smaller equal to k, right? Otherwise, we just return left plus 2 multiplied by right smaller equal to k, right? So this will be our result, I think. This position, right? Oh. Impossible. The last one has sure have problem. So machine Python steps step three. This is not should be start, right? Not K, start position. And also this will be right minus start position, right? And the time complexity for this will be O(n). Space is constant.